What's up? What's up? What is happening? Oh man, it's been a long time coming. How you doing, folks? How you all doing today? Happy Monday, y'all. That's right. We're back. Again. Gosh, I'm like Eminem. I always come back. It's crazy. But, how you doing, guys? In case you forgot who I am, I'm Great by 79 Productions, and welcome to another live. A few things have changed since the last time we saw each other, and that was when? Last summer? According to my notes, and according to the defaults that I had here on YouTube Studio, our last stream was when I was doing 102 Dalmatians on the PlayStation. And according to the title, it was a 4th of July stream. That was quite a long time ago. But we're here now, and a few things have changed that we will definitely be discussing and getting into. Hopefully you folks can hear me well on the microphone and, of course, hear the game well. If you can't, just drop a comment in the chat. Let me know. I will adjust volume as needed. But, with that being said, look what we got right here. We got some Mario Kart World booted up right now. That's one of the things that has changed, my friends. I have gotten my hands on a Nintendo Switch 2. Probably one of the most sought-after consoles of the current time of year, we'll call it. I was going to get it last summer, but then a few things, came up. Didn't have enough money, because in case you don't have a Nintendo Switch 2, this console costs like $450, somewhere around there. And then, of course, if you get the Mario Kart bundle, it's costing you like over $500, so like half a grand. That's a lot of money for a console, with a plastic housing and a plastic screen and all that. Yeah. But it's so worth it. I'm sure a lot of you folks out there are probably like, oh, Nintendo's getting greedy with their consoles, blah, 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 this and that and the other thing. Well, that's how Nintendo makes their money. They're trying to keep up with Sony and Xbox and all of those big honchos. But we're not here to discuss the wars of video game companies. We're here to play some games. I figured I'd do a little bit of Mario Kart World for you folks. And maybe we'll jump into some Jamboree. Super Mario Party Jamboree, maybe. And we're going to just have ourselves a good time here. It's just a chill Monday afternoon. Pretty cold out here on the East Coast. Still got about 2 feet of snow outside from a snowstorm we had a few weeks ago. Which, let me tell you something, that was not fun. Not fun at all. 2 feet of snow got dumped on this part of in my part of the woods, if you call it. Definitely wasn't a good time. I don't like the snow. Do you like the snow? Because I don't. I don't know anybody who does like the snow, unless you're a polar bear or a penguin, or if you're a Canadian. Hi, Mark. You're probably not in the chat, but I just thought I'd say hi to you anyway. Anywho, let's play some Mario Kart World, shall we? The first thing I need to do is I need to change the brightness on my television here, so give me 1 second while I do that. We want it, we'll do brighter. That's fun. Alright. So if you have not played Mario Kart World yet, you're about to see something amazing. First of all, look at all of these characters that are available. Look at all these characters. We don't talk about the redesign of Donkey Kong, though. That's something we don't talk about. Just like we don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about the redesign of Donkey Kong. Yeah. Aside from that, look at all these different characters we have. Did they redesign Lakitu as well? They did. Okay, we don't talk about that either. At least Mario doesn't change much. Or Bowser. Or Shy Guy. Shy Guy never changes. I mean, look at him. Shy Guy never changes. But still, though, look at all these different characters we have, man. This is the most characters we've ever seen in a Mario Kart game. And some of the characters have their own costumes, and we'll touch upon that later. It's like Yoshi has some costumes, and Wario, and the baby characters, and Toad, and all of them. Well, not all of them. But look at this. You can race as the cow from Moo Moo Meadows. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? I sure can't. And I have raced as the cow before, and it's pretty amazing. But I think we're going to keep things classic here for now, and I think I'll just stick with one of the classic Mario Kart characters. You know what? We're going to stick with Mario, because why the heck not? And look at all these different cars we have, folks. Look at all this. Oh, wrong button. Look at all this. Look at all these different karts. Look at this. Pretty neat, huh? I'm not sure what card most people have been using, but the one that's been working for me is the baby blooper, so I suppose I'm going to use that. As you can see here, this map is massive. There aren't that many courses as, say, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with all the booster packs and everything, but something tells me Nintendo might be releasing DLC courses soon. I hope they do, at least, because if so, I am definitely on that. Unlike past Mario Kart races, you actually have to drive to the next course. Except the first one, because you are there automatically. But you have to drive yourself to the other 3 courses. And not to mention, there's 24 racers in each race. That's insane. 24? Boy, Nintendo's really pulling all the stops. Mixed in with the new courses, we have some returning courses that you might remember. Like, do you remember Desert Hills from Mario Kart DS? Or do you remember, you obviously remember Sky High Sunday from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. You remember that one. And please tell me you remember Koopa Troopa Beach from Super Mario Kart. Please tell me you remember that. How about Peach Beach from Mario Kart Double Dash? Or Down Down Jungle? Or Choco Mountain from Mario Kart 64? Come on, please tell me you remember those. So yeah, we got some good stuff here, folks. We're just doing the Grand Prix here for the time being. I think... let me see. What do I want to do? You know what? I'm going to stick with the Mushroom Cup for now. Yeah. And as you can see here, once you pick your cup, you can choose which CC you want. So far, I've already done 100cc for a few of the cups. I'm still working on that right now. I've already got the 3 stars on the cup for 100cc here, but we'll just do it anyway, because why not? To me, this is kind of like the introductory courses, especially Mario Brothers Circuit. That's kind of like your introduction to the game and the mechanics and everything. But still, though, this game is amazing. And I think Nintendo did a pretty good job with this. This is definitely the Mario Kart game that a lot of us have been waiting for. I mean, you can play as all these different characters, obscure characters from the Mario universe, with a mix of new courses and returning courses, not to mention different modes and different ways of playing Mario Kart. I mean, it's crazy. In this game, you can drive on walls, you can... Watch this. Watch this. Oh, I missed. But you can do this. Bet you can't do that in Mario Kart 64, huh? You can actually ride the rails. Literally. How cool is that? There's all kinds of other tricks you can do here, but I just haven't figured out how to do them yet. God, I don't even want to begin to imagine what online play looks like. Because, let's be honest, there's probably people out there that have mastered the game so much that they just go online, they just totally obliterate people. And I mean literally obliterate people. So I'm kind of afraid to go online, at least for now. I'm just playing this game just for fun and just to complete all the cups and unlock all the modes and the characters, and actually I've unlocked all the characters. I just gotta unlock some of the costumes. There's only like a small handful of characters that you unlock after completing cups for the first time. I'm not gonna spoil who they are. You'll have to play the game for yourself to find out. But it kind of makes sense for who you unlock, depending on which cup you complete. It's just like how in other games, some of the characters aren't available to you right at the beginning. You have to unlock them yourself. There's also a free roaming mode for this game where you can play like different mini games and stuff like that. So I might want to check that out at some point. Maybe we'll do it on stream here, if you guys are into that. Now the question is, do I enjoy this game better than Deluxe? The answer is, not really. Deluxe will always have a special spot in my collection and in my repertoire of video games. Just because of all the booster pack courses they released, and the fact that they brought back characters from previous Mario Kart games. Like, they brought back Diddy Kong. Like, isn't that amazing? I'm so happy they did that. And then Funky Kong, even more cool. Like, you can't go wrong. Come on. And you gotta love how people are messaging me. Well, it wasn't a... That's fine. People gotta message you when you're streaming, but that's alright. It's all good. It's all good. We got 20 views so far here. That ain't bad. I got 6 people watching here so far. Welcome in. Good to see you. In case you're not making yourself known in the chat, which chat's pretty quiet, but that's alright. That's alright. We'll just keep going here. We're just here having ourselves a good time. Just having a good time. Keep that in mind if you do reply in the comments section. Just be polite, be kind, be respectful of other viewers, things like that. And no trolls. I've already had to deal with that before, and I don't want to deal with that necessarily again. Too bad my mods aren't around. Mark, Bingle. They probably don't even know I'm streaming right now. That's a nice little shortcut through the little gas station there. I'm trying to find something so I can show it off. It's the thing you need to collect to get another costume. I think it's over here this way, maybe. Not quite. It's just a... Ow. Oh, jeez. What am I doing? Well, that might work for free roaming mode, but for this case, not so much. There it is. Okay, so you get... Oh, I missed it. But if you get that little takeout bag, you'll get a boost, and there's a chance you could get a new costume for your character, depending on who you're playing as. If you're playing as one of the obscure characters, they won't have costumes, but like the main characters, they do have costumes. It's like Mario does, Luigi, the baby characters, Bowser. Those guys have the costumes. The obscure guys, like the cow and the snowman, they don't have that. Oh man, does it feel good to be back here on YouTube again, streaming for you good folks. I have been thinking about streaming for quite some time. Trying to get back into that routine. And just getting back in the routine of recording videos to begin with. I already had to get rid of the channel once because I decided to retire, but then I came out of retirement. And then some idiot decided he was going to steal some of my videos, and the same idiot decided to make really stupid videos about me that have since been deleted, and hopefully that user has gotten repercussions for his actions. And I'm just trying to, like, rebuild the channel. You know, I have the subscriber count still, but the thing is, I just need to rebuild, that's all. I need to get back my mojo. There's projects I do want to do. But the problem is just finding the time to do them and the energy. See, when you're an adult like I am, and you work 40 hours a week, and you come home at the end of the night, you're tired. All you want to do is you just want to come home, take off your uniform, put on some different clothes. You just want to have your dinner, maybe an alcoholic drink or two, and then you just want to go to bed. And then the next morning you do it all over again. See, that's been my life recently. Oh, sorry, I'm just adjusting myself here. See, I wish I had like a chair to sit in, but here I am sitting like an Indian on my bed. Great setup, I know. Hey, at least I'm not like Mark, who doesn't even have a recording software. He just... Well, actually, he has recording software, but he doesn't have Elgato like I do. He just records all of his videos using his camera on a tripod. Look at that. See? I got a new costume for Mario. He's a tourist. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, I bet it's awesome. So at least I'm not like that. I actually have recording software to stream and everything. To be fair, though, Mark has streamed before, I think. At least he tried streaming on Twitch. And I'm not trying to, like, diss him or anything like that, because Mark is fantastic. He does a lot of great content on his channel. Definitely go check him out. Definitely check him out. I will say, though, Mark really hasn't been doing too much game show content recently. Well, actually, he does. Because if you know Mark's channel, he's famous for his game show, video game gameplays, and he hosts his own series, things like that. But he hasn't been doing a lot of game show stuff recently. He does have one game show series he's doing on his channel. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head. But he hasn't been uploading any, like, game show video games in quite some time. He's mainly been focusing on his playthroughs of, like, he's done some Pokemon stuff recently, and he's done, he did the new Donkey Kong game. And again, using a tripod. Again, I'm not trying to diss the guy or anything like that, but I think it might be time to get some recording software, Mark. But then again, he's been doing YouTube for all these years, and it seems to be working for him. And there are different ways to record. As a matter of fact, a few people that I met not too long ago, they also do, like, cameras on tripods and things like that, so they say there's more than one way to skin a cat. And I guess there's also more than one way to record a YouTube video. At least people like Nman64, he has recording software. I'm not sure if he's still using Elgato, because I think at one point Elgato crapped the bed on him. And I don't know, I want to say he gave up on it. I don't know. That's what I feel like he did. Honestly, I don't even remember. I really don't. So far, 38 people have checked in on the stream. Thank you for that. Greatly appreciate it. Let me see if I can change this where I can see. We don't have any comments yet on the stream, but that's fine. I'm not going to sneeze at that at all. What I am going to do is take a quick swig of water. Alright. Thank goodness for Stanleys, huh? Those things last me all day. More or less. Stanleys are definitely the game changer when it comes to thermoses and water bottles. Who's having a good time so far? At least I hope you're having yourselves a good time. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Consider subscribing, giving the stream a thumbs up. Just things to consider. It'll help me out for sure. I'm not doing this for money or anything like that. I'm just doing this for fun. Just a little side hobby, if you will. Although I really do need to get back in the swing of things with this channel. But I still have ongoing projects that I haven't finished yet. Some of you are probably wondering, when's he going to finish Mario Party 4? I know. I need to get that done. I know. And I'm on the final board too, and then there's the bonus content, if you will. I know. I gotta get back to it. Don't worry, in due time. As soon as I decide to get the willpower to do so. But you know, when you develop new hobbies and things like that, you tend to forget your roots. God, I think I'm not doing this for money. Otherwise, I'd be poor right now. I don't think I could ever do YouTube for money. Like, I don't think I could do it as a full-time job. I don't know how some people can do that. You know, they just do YouTube as their full-time job, or they do Twitch as their full-time job, or any, like, streaming platform, it's their full-time job. Like, I never understood that. Because in order to do that, you gotta have a following developed. And you also need to have a good fan base, which I guess also counts as having a good following. You have to have some kind of a schedule. You got to put the word out there that you're doing this stuff. And then if you do get paid for it, you got to consider taxes. Something that no one likes doing. FYI, tax season is coming up soon, folks. I think in April. So yeah, the time is coming. I don't even want to talk about it. Now, how about this course? Isn't this amazing? This is like your classic Donkey Kong arcade game, but in a course form. Like, look at this stuff. This makes the Excite Bike course in Mario Kart Deluxe look like a kid's game. I mean, come on. I mean, technically it is sort of a kid's game, if you will, but still, this is pretty sick. And when I say sick, I mean in a good way. Dang, those giant barrels, man. Look at this. And that giant Donkey Kong, too. Like, a mechanical Donkey Kong at that. Holy crap. Wow. Craziness. And I got a perfect 60 on top of that. Didn't really matter how I performed, because I already have the 3 stars for this cup anyway, so what difference does it make? I have to say, though, this Nintendo Switch 2 is amazing. It can do so many different things. First of all, it's backwards compatible with all your Nintendo Switch games, your typical Nintendo Switch games. The Joy-Cons are magnetic. With previous models, you had to click it into the side rails, but not this time around. There's magnets on the side that you just click them into, and they lock right into place. What else does this thing do? The same thing with the grip, which is what I'm using right now. The Joy-Cons just click into the sides. It's pretty neat, and it's also very satisfying too. You know what? I haven't played as Rosalina yet. Why don't we try Rosalina? Did I unlock all the cars? No, there's still one more. The Biddy Buggy's actually pretty good, so I'm gonna use that. Biddy Buggy's pretty good. Let's try the Star Cup. I have a good relationship with DK Pass. You know, at first when I played it on Mario Kart DS, I really wasn't much of a fan of it, but as the years went on, I started to become a fan of it. Like, I love that course. Music is fantastic. And it just brings back a lot of good memories. Let's see. I got my Nintendo DS when I was in the 6th grade. The 6th grade. And prior to that, I had some friends that already had a DS. And see, back then what was allowed was we got to bring stuff like that to school with us. And if we had recess inside because it was raining or something like that, the teacher would allow us to play our DSs during indoor recess. Now, see, nowadays this wouldn't be allowed. Because, you know, there are kids that like to steal stuff. So, like, they could take it out of your backpack, or it could get lost at school. And if you're bringing a Nintendo Switch to school with you, especially a Switch 2, whew, you better not lose that thing or let it get ruined. Otherwise, you're gonna be in Agony City. And then you're gonna be upset. Oh, jeez. Oh, a Pianta. Hello, Pianta. We're all Piantas. Okay, maybe this car isn't as good as I thought it was. Maybe just because I'm using Rosalina. I don't know. But yeah, I remember the color of the DS I got was polar white. And prior to that, I was actually borrowing my friend... Anyone that had a DS, I would ask them very nicely if I could borrow it during recess. And 9 times out of 10, they said yes. But then when I got my own, it was game on. Oh my gosh. I remember when I did get my own DS, me and a group of friends, one of which who I still talk to currently to this day, oh, we all would have our DSs out, and what game would we play? Mario Kart DS, of course. See, back then, if you had a DS, if you did not have a copy of the game, you would have to go into DS Download Play, and that's how you would get to play locally with friends. The problem with Mario Kart was, if you did not have a copy of the game, you could not select your own character. Instead, you had to get stuck with... Okay, I want you to take a second and guess. If you have not played Mario Kart DS before, take a guess as to who you got stuck with as a character if you did not have your own copy of the game. Just take a guess. Go ahead. I'll give you a second. You give up? Okay, I'll tell you. You got stuck with Shy Guy. You didn't get to pick your character. You were stuck automatically with Shy Guy. And in the game manual, it specifically said Shy Guy was listed as one of the characters, but it specifically listed that he only was available during DS Download Play. Why they did that, I have no idea. Why they didn't make Shy Guy just an unlockable character to begin with, I have no idea. But Shy Guy? Out of all the Mario characters, I mean, it kind of makes sense. So say you had the only copy of the game, and you had 4 friends playing with you. Your 4 friends were stuck with a Shy Guy. And they didn't get to pick the color. No, they were assigned a random color of Shy Guy. Now, don't get me wrong, Shy Guy was actually a pretty good racer back in Mario Kart DS. He really was. Bingo, baby! Oh my gosh, Bingo, my man, yo. How you doing? I am so glad that you are here. This is great. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mad Bingo of the Bingo Puppet Troupe and Bingo Productions here on YouTube. My friend, my man, the legend, Is there anything else I can say about him, or is that pretty much it? Hello, I'm doing good, man. Well, it's good to see you. Folks, if I can do a shameless plug right now, Bingle over here does his own YouTube show over on his Bingle PuppetTube channel called Bingle Live. It is a show that has been going on for a long time. It started off on Instagram, and then it merged its way to YouTube a few years ago. It's still going strong. It's an improv show where Bingle and his puppet friends, they go into all kinds of different antics and shenanigans. It gets crazy, man. It gets really crazy. You never know who's going to show up. You never know what's going to be said. It's all improvised. And it's great. I've been a guest a few times, and it's just amazing. If you need a good laugh, if you want to see puppets behaving badly, just tune into that show. Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern, most Monday nights, unless Bingle has something going on, but he normally posts about it in his community tab. And if you follow him on Instagram, he will mention that as well. But go give him a follow, go check out his show, Bingo Live. You will not be disappointed. Also, I do have to say really quick that his birthday is coming up really soon. Yeah, that's right. His birthday is happening very soon. He says, "Thanks, man, appreciate it, though I'm extremely excited about the birthday bash." Yes! He is having a birthday bash on his Instagram page. We don't know who's going to show up. Famous people could show up. We don't know. It's going to be a surprise. If you want to go follow him on Instagram, his name is Dabbin Bingle. That's DABBINBINGEL. That's his Instagram name. Give him a follow. He posts some pretty good stuff on there too. Go check him out. This guy's a legend. Now, what was I saying before before the myth, the man, the legend showed up? Oh, that's right. So, going back to Mario Kart DS, you ended up getting stuck with Shy Guy if you did not have your own copy of the game. And you didn't get to pick the color either. It was all completely randomized. Oh, I've been reaching out. Gotta reach out to some more, to be honest. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. If you want big name stars to come to your birthday party, you gotta put the word out there, brother. But, like my mother always said, if you put out the word, they will come. And I think you've been doing a pretty good job at that, too. So, keep it up, brother. Keep it up. And I'm glad you're here, at the stream. We're just playing some Mario Kart World on the Switch 2. We might be doing some Jamboree today. And maybe we'll do some other stuff, too, if I have the time and the inclination. Oh, I have been. Just so hard to figure out who. Well, we talked about it on Messenger a little bit. And I'll say it again. Reach out to whoever you feel is appropriate. I mean, obviously you have folks like, you have Toily, you have Bird Call Radio, you got our Puppet Pals, you got so many folks. You got the people who you've interviewed on your stint on the Nostalgia Show podcast. You got a good selection of folks. And it just depends on their availability, too. But you'll get some good people. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're just jumping back and forth between topics here, folks. You gotta love that, right? And in case you didn't notice, I did unlock another costume. I unlocked a costume for Rosalina, but I wasn't paying attention as to what kind of a costume it is. I can't really tell. Her costume kind of reminds me of Elsa a little bit. Okay. Why am I shooting shells when there's nobody ahead of me? I thought somebody was ahead of me, but I guess not. I don't know if I prefer this version or the 8 Deluxe version. That's hard to say. Hey, come to think of it, should we do some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe later on, guys? What do you think? Well, 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 look who's back in the live streaming game. That's my good buddy Sage Naruto, 1700. What's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? Yes, we're back. We're back streaming. I had a little bit of time today. Figured, why the heck not? Alright, I gotta get back to my story about Mario Kart 7. Not Mario Kart 7, Mario Kart DS, sorry. I gotta get back to that story. So, I remember one time we were doing a DS download play match, and the teacher had said that indoor recess was over and that we had to clean up. So what did I do? There was a match still going on, and what did I do? I turned off my DS right there and then. And if someone's DS got turned off, the DS download play match would end. And needless to say, my friends were not very happy with me. I mean, I didn't want the teacher to take away my DS. And I didn't want the teacher to say that I couldn't bring it to school anymore. Because I was the kind of kid that never got in trouble at school. Only the rare occasion I actually got in trouble at school, but for the most part I didn't. So I didn't want that to happen. So I figured I'd rather be safe than sorry. Why am I driving on the edge here? That's kind of stupid of me. I'm probably not going to get gold here, but I already got 3 stars on this cup already, so it really doesn't matter. It's not going to make much of a difference to me. Just Sage. Okay. We'll call you Sage. That's fine. But I know your real name. But we can stick with just Sage. That's fine. The only thing I'll tell the good people out there at home is that Sage is a very, very good friend of mine. I'm surprised that he hasn't decided to stream himself. You know, he could pull it off. Just get the proper recording software and then just make it happen. He's the kind of guy that probably should be live streaming. Alright, this course. I am not a big fan of this one. I wasn't a fan of it back in Mario Kart 7, and I'm not really a big fan of it today. Oh, look, I'm a crab. Although they call him Sidestepper. You know, can I just say really quick that these Mario characters have, like, really weird names. Like, it's like in The Legend of Zelda. You think it's like, it looks like something, but it's called something else. Like, you know how that happens? I think that's kind of crazy. That just these Mario characters, these obscure characters, have a name. And how does Nintendo come up with a name for this? They can't just call him Crab, they gotta call him Sidestepper? Like, I don't understand that. I genuinely don't get it. Okay, 6th place. That's not too bad, I guess. Again, it doesn't really matter because I already have those 3 stars on the cup, so what do I care, really? I don't. That's the thing. I believe I still came out on top. I did. I beat Yoshi by 3 points. I know we just jumped from topic to topic. Like, we were talking about Bingle's birthday bash on Instagram. We were talking about Mario Kart DS memories. And all because I picked the cup that had DK Mountain in it. Oh, cool, I got another vehicle. Cool. Alright, you know what? I think we're gonna do one more cup here. Wait, how long have we been on the air for? Does it say? Oh, it says up there. We've been live for 40 minutes. Okay. You know what? I think that's enough Mario Kart World for now. I think we're gonna quit this, and we're gonna jump into some Super Mario Party Jamboree. What do you guys think about that? How about that? You like that idea? Let's do that. Come to think of it, I haven't played Mario Kart Super Mario Party Jamboree on this channel at all. Whether it was in stream form or not, I haven't. Now, this game, when it came out, I was super duper excited about, and this is probably one of the best Mario Party games I've ever played. You'll see why, but look at this roster of characters we have. Look at this. We even have Pauline, and we have Ninji, and we got Spike. Can you believe that? But I think just for sake of argument, we're going to stick with somebody classic. So maybe, you know what? Let's do Luigi. We'll do Luigi. And I'll show you the different boards we've got here in the plaza. Some of these boards, 2 of these boards are actually returning from past Mario Party games. Let me see. I'm gonna overwrite this one right here. So look at these boards. So we got Mega Wiggler's Tree Party, Rainbow Galleria, Roll'em Raceway, which is kind of like a Mario Kart board, if you will. There's King Bowser's Keep, which you need to have a Bowser board on this in Mario Party. Did I say Mega Wiggler's Tree Party? I did. And then there's Goomba Lagoon. Those are the boards that you get right from the get-go. However, there's 2 boards that you have to earn. Mario's Rainbow Castle from Mario Party, the first game, and then Western Land from Mario Party 2. 2 of the best Mario Party boards ever made their way to Jamboree. So happy that they did this. Because I've got a huge, huge love for both Western Land and Mario's Rainbow Castle. You know what? I think we will... I'm actually gonna play on Mario's Rainbow Castle for this board. We're gonna do that. Let's change up the CPUs as well. So we're gonna do... We'll have Mario on here, because that's his board. We'll do Waluigi. And then... Why not? We'll do Wario. Why not? We'll keep them on normal. That sounds good. We'll do 10 turns, which takes about 90 minutes. Oh, wait a minute. Start the game on motion controls turn off. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I don't want to do the motion control games. I wasn't really paying attention to the settings there. Boy, this board is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. It's just like the classic version where you can visit Boo. Well, actually, oh yeah, Boo was in the original board for here, where you get to steal coins and stars from other players. The only difference is there's shops on this board, and you still have to pay 20 coins for a star. And the tower still swaps between Bowser and Toad. When are you gonna come by the Chamoy gummies? When I get more money. When I get more money. When I get more money.
Here we go.
Well, hurry up. Well, I can't give myself more money. I gotta earn the money by working. That's not how that works, man. The one thing I will say, though, that's annoying about the Switch 2 is that the inside of my dock, and even on the inside of my grip here, there's been this white residue that's formed. I think that's just sweat from my hands. That's just sweat from my hands. I think it's also just because it's been so cold that it just builds up. I mean, it's not, like, bad per se. Like, it's not like it's gonna hurt anything. You can sell your art like Bob Ross. I don't sell my works, and neither did he. He never sold his paintings. You got it all wrong, sir. He never sold his paintings. Alright. Which one of the... That's sweat for sure. You gotta wipe that up and not let the sweat form something gross. Obviously. Let's see. I think I'll buy a creepy dice block. That's about as much as I can afford right now. Thank God my case that I bought came with a little cleaning cloth, so I could use that. It's just, I don't know why that's got to form inside the dock and everything. Like, I don't know why.
Minigame.
I get the sweat from your hands, but it's like you can't prevent your hands from sweating. His art was sold later in life, but it was sold. Well, yeah, it was auctioned off. But it's not like every work of his was auctioned. Only certain ones were. Don't think I don't know my lore, okay? Don't think I don't know. But we're not going to talk about the company because they're a bunch of greedy bastards who took a lot away from this poor man. And he's been dead for years. He's been dead since the mid-90s. The poor man. Well, anyway. Oh, wow. Okay, that worked. Your art could be worth more than you think. Don't doubt yourself. I love how we're talking about selling art, and we're not even talking about video games right now.
New turn.
You gotta love how we're doing this. Oh, right off the bat, we have a Jamboree buddy. We got Yoshi in the house here, boys and girls. Luigi will always be the best character. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Yes, there is that ongoing meme that says Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing, but, you know. How true that rings, who knows? I don't know necessarily how true that is. Looks like Waluigi's going for Yoshi.
Showdown minigame.
But I'm pretty good at his showdown minigame, so I think there's a good chance that I'll be getting him. He's a Ghostbuster, plus he's green. I think you just don't understand the subtle nuisances. Subtle nuisances? Don't you mean subtle nuances? Not nuisances?
3, 2, 1, go!
And who said I was judging? And Luigi isn't green, he wears green. There's a difference. Now, Oscar the Grouch is green, but Luigi wears green. So, there's a difference. There's definitely a big difference right there. And just because Luigi hunts ghosts, that doesn't make him the greatest Mario character ever. And 9 times out of 10, you can't even get Luigi to win by doing absolutely nothing. Like, in some cases, Luigi has to do something if he's gonna win. Like, right now he's doing something. He's riding a Yoshi to the top of a mountain. All while avoiding bitty bugs. Bitty bugs. How does Nintendo come up with these names? Like, I would just like to know their creative team. Like, how they come up with names for characters. Like, how the heck do they do that, man? How? I still don't get it. Oh, jeez. That was... Oh, looks like Mario suffered the same fate that I did. But this race is almost over, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get Yoshi as my Jamboree buddy. I think the best Jamboree buddy is, well, gee, I don't know. But you know something? I was playing this last night, and I haven't done Bowser Jr.'s minigame up until last night. And I actually ended up getting Bowser Jr. as my Jamboree buddy. Did I? Or was it somebody else? I think it was somebody else. He's pretty good. He'll drop traps behind you, and he's pretty good. It's all Japanese based off the way the use words and how most words have more than one meaning. Learn some Japanese vocabulary to make a ton of sense. Whatever you say. Oh look, somebody hit a happening space, and now we get to see Bowser's adorable little face. Yes, I can't spell the best, plus that's what autocorrect gave me. Oh, I'm sure. He is the embodiment of green, plus swears Mario's ghost-busting career. He just gets killed by boos, whereas Luigi vacuums up. Luigi can sometimes get killed by a ghost, too. I mean, he doesn't carry his vacuum. He doesn't carry the Poltergust 4000 around him 24/7. Japanese stuff is my expertise, sir. Don't question me. We'll show the comment. There's nothing wrong with it. You ain't gotta hold it for review. Thank you, YouTube, though. I appreciate that. Alright. I'm gonna get on the board with happening spaces, and we're gonna turn Bowser back to Toad. I also love, too, how the Joy-Con 2s, they have the ability with a vibration that it actually sounds like it's playing a melodic tune. I think that's pretty cool. Also, I didn't mention that the Joy-Cons can be used as a mouse for certain games. So, like, if you play Mario Paint on the Super Nintendo app, you can use it like that. Pretty cool. Luigi's just way better, plus he beats Mario in Smash because of his vacuum and his slipping helps. Okay, listen, you might think that Luigi's the best character out there, but there are other people that think differently. I don't understand why we're having, like, this debate about who is the best Mario character of all time. That's why they have tier lists, and that's why they have people who do this for a living. Okay, time to get the old fingers ready for this one. If you've played the Mario Party 4 on GameCube, oh yeah. Dang, my record on this is 117? I don't know how that happened, but that's my record. I guess I have really fast fingers. That's easy. Those people are wrong. Okay, we're not going to get into this debate, sir. How much is that? Did I beat my record? No, 101. It's not bad. I'm so happy that Jamboree brought back some old Mario Party mini games. Like, they brought back this one. They brought back Treasure Divers. They brought back Shy Guy Says. Have you seen Ludwig get a world record on this game for GameCube? Who's Ludwig? Who's Ludwig? I don't know who that is. Is he a personal friend of yours or something? Okay, if Waluigi reaches the star, he can't afford it because he doesn't have enough coins. However, if he wins the next mini-game, he could get the star on his next turn. That also depends if someone hits a happening space or not. The knocking over the wall dude's minigame. What? I'm confused. I'm not following here. As Wario steals Yoshi, but I'm going to get him back for that. We're just going to throw a creepy dice block right on him. A really cool YouTuber, you should check out Ludwig. Okay. Again, I don't know who Ludwig is, but I'm sure there's hundreds of Ludwigs on YouTube. I have a feeling that Mario's gonna steal Yoshi again from me. Oh, just because I used the creepy dice block on Wario doesn't mean you get to use it on me, Mario. Come on. Let's be real about this, man. Why are you gonna do that? Oh. He's going for the happening space. That means that Waluigi won't be getting a star. Even if he wins this next minigame, he can't get it. And Waluigi's first in the turn order, so there's no way. There's no way.
Bonus minigame.
Even if he gets enough coins in the bonus minigame here, he still can't get the star. Unless he rolls a low enough number. Oh, why is it gotta be Big Top Quiz? I don't like these minigames where you have to pay attention. Like, I don't like these games. I don't like these kinds of minigames. Okay, we got 2 Diddy Kongs, and we got a Donkey Kong. 2 Diddy Kongs and a Donkey Kong. There we go. Cool. The last round gets harder.
Round 2.
Alright. Let's see what we got here. 80 views so far on the stream. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yellow Yoshi. We got... Okay, let's see. Who wasn't there? You weren't. Yep. I sent you a video. Well, thank you. I probably won't check it out. Alright, let's do this thing. Okay. 2 of those guys and a cheap. Let's see. You, right? Nope. There's the other guy. That's alright though, I still won. I beat Mario by 2 points. And we're just a little over an hour. A few seconds over an hour, I should say, streaming. Not bad at all. Not bad at all, folks. Alright, if Waluigi rolls low enough, he won't be able to get it. No. He's got to go see Mega Bowser. Which, obviously, that's not good. All of his coins are about to go bye-bye. There they go.
You got a Zatar.
A Zatar. I wonder if that's what they called them in the original games, the Tars. You got Zatar. Oh, man. What's up with all the traps being put out today? Like, what's going on with that? That's like, what, the second or third trap that's been put out now? Alright. If I get... Oh, here comes another happening space. Another switcheroo going on here. If I hit a 3, I would have been in the safe zone, but... There might be somebody ahead of me now, I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll find out in a moment here. Well, Mario is behind me, and I think Wario is following close behind as well. And Mario's about to steal... Oh, not quite. Oh, there we go again. If Happening Star comes up as one of the bonus stars, that's going to be quite the fight. The bonus stars are completely random. It could be for going shopping, moving the most spaces, having the most coins out of everyone, win the most mini games. A lot of stuff is possible here. Looks like I'm paired up with the fat guy. We're doing defuse or lose. Oh, of course. If everyone remembers this one from the GameCube days. Please tell me you remember this one. Now, Wario, whatever you do, don't screw us up. We don't want the King Bomb to blow up here. We definitely don't want that. Ow. Just squish me flat, why don't you, sir? Mario and Waluigi aren't doing so good. Kaboom. They lost their King Bomb. Rest in pieces, King Bomb. Oh, if King Bomb was a character in Mario Kart World, that would have been amazing. They should have done that. Missed opportunity, Nintendo. Yeah, it looks like I had to say goodbye to Yoshi. That makes me sad. Boy, after this turn, there's only going to be 5 turns in the game left. We'll be in the home stretch. This has gone by pretty quickly, I gotta say. I like that. I like that a lot. Maybe if we have time, maybe we'll do some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, maybe. That's what I'm thinking. Or maybe we'll jump on back to Mario Kart World. I haven't decided yet. Waluigi again with the happening space. What is going on here? The happening star is going to be quite interesting if it comes up. We'll see what happens. So you guys are probably wondering what's been happening with my life. Well, I'll tell you. Life has been quite the struggle recently. The New Year's really not off to a good start for me. My mom was in the hospital a few weeks ago. She had a hernia surgery. A month prior, she was in the hospital for a separate surgery. So things here at home really haven't been the best. Also dealing with stuff at work and just dealing with my own personal strives. You know how that goes. It's hasn't been quite the best for me. But as they say, just taking things one day at a time. That's all you can do. Oh, not this one. This is another minigame that I despise. We're going to be here for a while. We're definitely going to be here for a while. It's especially worse if you're playing this game with friends. You could end up being here for a long time. I've only won this minigame maybe a couple of times. The trick is just trying to pick the one that no one else is going to pick. And this seems to be going okay. More or less. But let's just see how we... Okay. Mario's getting closer here. Let's see if we can try to even the playing field. Nope. Waluigi can't move. And, oh, Wario can move. Alright. Like I said, guys, we're going to be here for a while on this minigame. Oh, Mario can't move. Let's try this one. Let's see if that works out. Nope. Mario can't move either. Ugh. Let's see. Oh, jeez. Okay. See, if they did a different design for this one, this would have been good. But no, this game stinks. This absolutely stinks. Oh, that worked out. No, it didn't. I can't move. Let's try this. Really? Really, Waluigi? Who's gonna get to the end first? It might be me, depending on how... It could be me or Waluigi. This is gonna be quite the fight. Alright, I'm literally right there. If I just pick any one of these, I'm there. And... Oh, me and Waluigi tied. I didn't realize that there could be a way to tie in this. Oh, if you think that's crazy, I'm part of the Weekend Gamers on Mark's channel, and we were playing this game Saturday night, and the room that I was in, shoot, what minigame was it where all four of us won? I don't remember what it was, but it was really interesting how the four... I forget what minigame it was. I'll have to look back in that video that N-Man64 recorded, because it was his room that I was a part of. Waluigi's picking the event. Okay, that's pretty simple. $86 views so far on the stream. That's pretty amazing. I like that. Who's having a good time? I hope you're still having a good time. I hope you're still hanging out with me. Because I greatly appreciate it. for sure. Now the question is, which one of us is going to get to... Oh god, we have a battle space.
Versus minigame.
I haven't seen a battle in a long time. 10 coins a pop. That ain't bad. I just realized none of us have any stars. None of us have any stars. So the question is, who is going to get the first star? That's going to be a very good question. Who's going to get the first star of the game? And we're already halfway done. Oh wow, 30 flags. Hats off to me. Looks like I have some coins coming to me, don't I? I'm at 94. That's awesome. Yay me. Alright. Let's try to get a low number here. That's good. Let's see. Let's get something good here. 12 coins. I'll take it. That'll just add to my coin total. Thank you very much. I'll take that. Gladly. If I can get this stream to 100 views, I'd be so ecstatic. Oh, of course Mario has to hit the happening space. He could potentially get the star in his next turn because he does have double dice.
Minigame.
Unless myself or Wario gets there first and screws Mario out of the star. Oh, squeaky shakedown. If only I was the one with the mallet.
Start.
I love this minigame if I'm the one with the mallet. This kind of reminds me of Bash and Cash, except there's no Bowser suits. And Waluigi just can't catch me for the life of him. Okay, they're literally right there, Waluigi. Just...
Finish.
Okay. 13 coins. I'll take it. Those last couple of seconds, I could have just stayed put, because there was no way Waluigi was going to come towards me anyway. He was aiming for Mario and Wario.
Only 4 turns left.
Oh, who's using the dice? Tell me he's using on Mario. Of course he is. He doesn't want Mario to get the star. He doesn't want that. I don't want him to get the star either. He's taking the safe route. Okay. Okay, Wario could get this, and I think he's going to. It doesn't matter what he rolls, he's getting the star. There it is. So the fat man gets the first star of the game. Even though it's kind of late in the game, he's getting the first star. And so far, nobody has visited Boo.
You got a star.
We've all been aiming for the star and Boo. But anything... Oh, I had a minigame for Wario. Did you get anything good? Triple dice. Okay. Alright, let's get a low number. That is not a low number, game. That's not a low number. So now I gotta forfeit 20 coins to this bastard. I don't want your Zatar. It's no good.
You got a Zatar.
Alright. So much for that. If I load a roll number, I would have been okay, but nope. Now Mario's gonna get himself a star. Oh yeah, you forgot that he had the double dice, so if he does that, the creepy dice block is cancelled out. So now the guy in red is gonna be getting himself a star too. Well, I shouldn't feel too bad, because Waluigi doesn't have any stars either. I shouldn't feel too bad. But, you know, I gotta win this game, man. I need to.
You got a star.
I gotta win this. The question is, will I? Oh. Half of his coins go to Wario, even though he's only given him 5 coins. And look at this. The tower's getting turned around again. The happening star is going to be quite the fight. I'll say that much. I didn't mention this to you in the beginning of the show, friends, but did you know that Nintendo has coated their Nintendo Switch 2 games with a really bitter substance? I forget what they call it, but it's to deter kids from putting it in their mouth. So I would recommend licking it, because those things are really bitter. It's like the coating they put on those little watch batteries to deter kids from eating them. It's just like that. So please, don't lick your Nintendo Switch 2 cartridge. Don't do it. Unless you want a bad taste in your mouth. Literally. I don't know why somebody wouldn't want to do something like that anyway. It's so stupid. Probably because maybe there were cases of the Nintendo Switch cartridges being eaten before the Switch 2 even came out. And I had a feeling that Waluigi was going to win that minigame. I just had a sixth sense about that. Oh, it's our old friend, Chance Time. We've gone this far without Chance Time, but things could get a little bit interesting.
Chance time.
Okay. Oh, alright, I'm not involved. Oh, Wario and Mario trade coins and stars. Well, they both have a star, so it really doesn't matter. It's just that Mario has more coins now than Wario. So really nothing was lost except the coin totals. Let's see, did Wario buy anything good? creepy dice block tickets? I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know that was a thing, man. I guess it is. Very interesting. And add some double dice too on top of that. If I can get myself to Boo, I could steal a star. But the problem is, I just have to get to Boo, because there's 2 turns after this. We'll just have to see how it all goes, I suppose. They only give 2 bonus stars too, so say Wario and Mario are the only ones that get them. They'll win the game.
Minigame.
Or if I get one and Waluigi gets one, we're all tied for stars, and then I would win because I have the most coins. There's a few possibilities that could happen if the game were to end right now. Again, we're just gonna have to wait and see. And I almost forgot what character I was playing as. I forgot I was playing as Luigi instead of Mario. Oh, that was a quick game of trampoline. That was a really quick game of trampoline, as a matter of fact. Probably the quickest. I mean, it could have been a lot quicker.
Only 2 turns left.
Oh, here comes Peach.
Jamboree.
But I don't think anybody's going to be getting her. Because Peach is all the way on the other side of the board. There's no way someone's getting her. So she's here just for show. Literally. Okay, Waluigi's about to get a star. Everyone has a star except me. Gee, where have I seen this before? I feel like it's like every time I play this game, I end up not getting a single star. You know, this Mario Party game is definitely a lot harder than previous ones.
You got a star.
It's almost to the point where it's like unfair, if you will. We're still at 91 views here. I do want to get this to 100. And there's still 3 people viewing this, which I think that's great. I think that's fantastic. Once we are done with this board, we are going to take a quick break before we continue onward here. I might do another board of this, I'm not sure. Or maybe I'll go back to doing Mario Kart World, I'm not sure. Another happening space, damn. These things are becoming like what is this? Super Mario Party Jamboree happening space edition? Like, what is happening here, people? What in the world is happening? A 1? Oh, here we go again. This is seriously becoming like a trend now, I'm telling you. This is definitely Jamboree Happening Space Edition. Watch, it's there. Oh no. He's heading towards Boo. Oh, a hidden block. And what's inside? Coins. 9 of them to be specific.
Bonus minigame.
And look at that, there's more coins up for grabs because we're doing a bonus minigame. How do you like that? Come on, treasure divers. Nope, Granny Getaway. I was kind of hoping for treasure divers, but that's alright. The Endman doesn't like treasure divers at all. I don't know why. I like treasure divers. Oh god. I could have sworn I jumped there before hitting that rock. I forget which Mario Party this originally appeared in. I believe it was one on the GameCube. But I don't remember which one. Definitely need to pay attention here, because I don't want to hit any rocks. Oh. Oh, Mario and I survived. Okay. That can happen. It definitely can happen.
Final turn.
Alright. Last turn. Here we go. This means I'm probably not getting to Boo. So I gotta hope that I get... I gotta hope that I snipe bonus stars. Because if any one of the other guys snipes at least one, I lose. But if I get both, I win, depending on what they are. Okay, Wario's going for Peach. But it's... I don't understand why he's doing that. Because first of all, Bowser is atop the tower right now. And if you get Peach, you can get stars at half cost. Even if that was the case, if Toad was still around, Wario wouldn't be able to get the star anyway, because he only has 8 coins. So what sense does this make?
Start. Round 1.
I don't understand what's going on. Like, what is the logic behind the AI? I don't understand. And I've played this minigame before, and I'm not really... I mean, it's alright. Usually these minigames, the showdown minigames, are just like marathons where you gotta get the most points, and if you do, you win the Jamboree buddy. Oh, I just lost a gift. Here you go, Toads. Happy birthday. Oh, is this the cookie one?
Round 2.
Oh, I don't like this one. I don't like this one. It's all luck. It's all luck based. There's a reason why I don't like this minigame. This is one of those reasons. The only one that's brought a tray over to Peach was Wario. Like, what? Alright. This one might go a little better, I think. Let's hope. Fingers crossed.
Final round.
Alright. This is what you want. Hello? Oh. I gotta throw it in there. Alright. Yeah, throw it in. Probably not winning this one. Wario's killing it right now. He is really killing the competition here. Yeah, I think Wario won this one. Yeah, he's definitely won this for sure. I mean, it doesn't matter because it's the last turn, and Peach at this point for Wario is useless. Because even if he had coins, he can't get the star. Or, even with Peach, he can't get the star because he only has 8 coins. So, I'm not really understanding the logic behind his thinking. But if it makes sense to Wario, it makes sense to me. So, sure. I mean, look at this. He's about to hit Bowser right now. Like, what was he thinking? What was he thinking? So what, is he now going to get 2 Zatars? Yep. I don't get it. I don't get the logic behind AI. I really don't. 2 Lakitus? Crazy. Craziness. Alright. Let's make this last troll. Let's make the best of it. Alright. We're gonna get some coins out of this. 20. Alright, I'll take that. I will gladly take the 20 coins game. The question is Mario gonna get to Boo? Yes, he is. Depending on his rolls, of course. 3. Yeah, he's seeing Boo. Which means he will be stealing a star, so now Mario's my biggest competition here. If Mario wins at least 1 bonus star... Actually, no. If he wins 1 bonus star, that's it. He's got the game. But as we say in the business, anything can happen, so we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Let's just see. Oh, great. Camera ready. Another game I don't like. Okay, a blue shy guy with an ice cream cone. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot, where am I? I thought it was up top. Dang. Alright, say cheese, Shy Guy. I was looking at the wrong screen. What am I doing? Alright, that's not who I want. No. Oh, wait. There you are. Say cheese. That was a good action shot. Alright, gotta look for bitty bugs. Gotta look for bitty bugs. I think I shot him at the wrong tree. This is gonna be close. Who sniped that? Mario did. Mario snipes the final minigame. Alright, the all-important bonus stars. This is going to be quite interesting. Let's see what happens. What do you think is going to happen, folks? Who do you think is going to win this? Well, we're about to find out in a moment here. Let's see. First bonus, Sightseer. That is Waluigi. If I get the second bonus star, I might win, because I have more coins than Mario. Happening space. This is going to be interesting. Who gets this one? Mario. He won. We're going to have to check the analytics, too, and see how many happening spaces Mario hit. See, I told you it was going to get interesting. I told you.
Congratulations!
And did you believe me? You probably didn't. Well, do you believe me now? Alright, let's just take a look at the analytics here. Mario hit 4 happening spaces. I just needed one more. Wow. Let's see. I had the most coins in minigame. I had the most coins. I won 9 minigames. Let's see. Wow, it was close between Wario and Waluigi for the Sightseer star. Wow. That was close. That was really interesting. That was really interesting. Okay. Well, we are going to take a quick break here, my friends. I'm going to go step away and take care of something very quick. And then I'm going to come back. And then we will play another game, I think. What do you guys think about that? So just hang tight, and I'll be right back. Okay, my friends, we're back. We are back. Sorry for the quick break there. Just had to go take care of something really quick. But how about we play some Sonic Racing Crossworlds next? Let's do that. I bet you haven't seen this game yet. Well, let me tell you something right now, folks. You are in for a treat. And I mean a real treat. You're gonna like this one. Let's sort of water. Do I like this game better than Mario Kart World? Kind of. This is a good one. I think you're gonna like it. So this is the newest Sonic racing game that came out not that long ago. And it's anything and everything you can imagine. They're kind of doing hello. Ooh, aye. Oh, sweet. I forgot they were releasing Ai as one of the characters for here. I forgot about that. I also should mention to you folks that I have the deluxe version of this game, so I have the DLC, and I'll show you what that is in a moment here. The DLC is these characters that you see here. So we have characters from Pac-Man, we have characters from Minecraft, we have SpongeBob SquarePants in the house, and now we just got Ai. And these guys are also DLC. Tangle and Whisper. These guys are coming out soon, looks like, for DLC. But you know what? Since we unlocked Ai, why don't we play as him? Let's give that a try. Let's see. Where's his car? His banana car? It's under acceleration, I think? Where's his banana car? Speed? Here it is. His banana cruiser. We're gonna give this a try and see how it goes. So, if I'm not mistaken, do we have a new cup here? A new DLC cup? Let's take a look. Actually, no, we don't. That is coming out soon, though. Alright, let's go back to this, the high speed. This is what I'm doing right now. And I do also have a DLC crossover Grand Prix. So it has Minecraft World, Bikini Bottom, and Pack Village and Maze. Those are really good courses. Those are a lot of fun to do. But I haven't gotten the... Actually, I did get the cup on here. So now I gotta do this. So I'll get to show you now what the courses look like. The DLC courses. Yeah, I purchased this from the eShop, and it was like half off when I bought it. So I was able to get this half off, and I got the deluxe version, like I said. I was able to get the DLC. The only thing that kind of bothers me a little bit about the DLC characters is that there's no voice acting. Which, I understand why there's no voice acting for the guest racers. And there's only voice actors for the main Sonic characters. I kind of understand. But at the same time, though, I kind of would like to hear SpongeBob's voice, you know what I mean? Or Patrick's voice. And there's even some DLC characters of, like, Sonic characters in, like, costumes, but you don't hear a voice from them. You only hear, like, voices from the main roster of characters. Which I guess is fine. You know, it doesn't take away from the game itself. I mean, this game itself is, like, gorgeous. I mean, the fact that we have we're racing in Minecraft. And we can also race in Bikini Bottom. I think that's amazing. And the fact that we have all these really cool courses from the Sonic the Hedgehog universe. Like, I think that's amazing. And they're all beautifully designed, too. Like, when I heard that there was a new Sonic racing game coming out, I was, like, so excited. The music is great. The controls are pretty decent. Everything about this game is just really cool. And it just brings it back that debate about Mario versus Sonic, you know? You know, a lot of people actually prefer Sonic over Mario. Just because of the fact that Sonic games have, like, deeper plot lines and there's deeper stories with the Sonic games versus Mario, not really. Mario's more the type of game where you just get from point A to point B. And there's no, like, it's always the same plot line. Princess Peach gets kidnapped, Mario has to go rescue her. Even when they did Mario Odyssey, it was essentially the same plot line. The only difference was Mario Odyssey was an open world game. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, Mario games are classic. You know, they're just great games to just pick up and start playing right away. But with Sonic games, there's more, like, depth to them, the storyline. Like, the characters have emotions and feelings, and they go through trials and triumphs and all that stuff. I mean, just look at that one Sonic Adventure game where Shadow dies. Like, just look at something like that, you know? That's something you'll never see in a Mario title. Never. But again, it just raises that debate between Nintendo and Sega. Personally, I prefer Mario games because that's what I grew up with. I mean, Sonic games I can kind of get with, but not really. Like, if I'm gonna play a Sonic the Hedgehog game, I'm taking my sweet time, and I don't even care about the clock in the top right, in the top left corner of the screen. And that's another thing too. I feel like Sonic games are good for speedrunners that want to get through a game quickly. But you know, with Mario, there's also a time limit too. So
That was pure luck.
I don't know. I'm sure there's a whole debate going on. I can go either way on it. I just can't believe that they put SpongeBob in a Sonic game. Like, this is nuts to me. Like, I really hope that this game comes out with some more DLC stuff. Because this is crazy. And Ai has been featured in a Sonic racing game before. He was in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. Both that and also Transformed on the Wii U and other consoles, which I happen to own. I haven't touched that game in a long time. I have it on the Wii U, I have it on Steam. I haven't touched it in so long. I probably should. That is a fun game. And what's also cool about that game is Wreck-It Ralph is in it. And you hear Wreck-It Ralph's voice. Although, I don't think it's John C. Reilly. I think it's an understudy that's performing his voice. Either way, it's awesome. It's one of my favorite racing games. Sega All-Stars Racing is pretty good too. That was on the Wii. You can also get it on Steam as well. That's a lot of fun. I like that game. I really hope they do more Sonic racing games like this in the future. I mean, if Mario can keep coming with Mario Kart games, then Sonic the Hedgehog can have his Sonic racing games. this game is epic, dude. You gotta try it for yourself, man. Pay no attention to my phone just making a notification on the back that almost gave me a heart attack. There goes Squidward's house for some reason. I don't know why that happened. It does that every time. Like, how the heck? Hello? Ow. That hurt. I don't know what those red stars are for. I don't know why. I know there's 5 of them in each track that you need to find, but I don't know what they do once you collect them all. I haven't figured that out. Or some of them are hard to find, and some of them are actually hard to reach as well. Wow, what the heck happened to Bikini Bottom here? Like, jeez. And Squidward's house is still missing. I just don't understand how I got II already as DLC. Is it because I have the deluxe version? See, I figured I would have to purchase II on my own, but no. It looks like there is a second Crossroads Grand Prix coming out soon, which, again, is going to be DLC, most likely. I just think that's pretty cool. Okay, this is the Pac-Man course. You're going to love this one. All of the rings are now dots. That is cool, right? Isn't that amazing? I love the giant statue of Pac-Man. I'm so happy they put Pac-Man in this game. And with Pac-Man, you don't even need a voice actor, because there is no voice actor for Pac-Man. He just goes waka 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 waka. That's all he does. So you don't need a voice actor for Pac-Man. I'm just happy they put him in this game. You know, I always like playing as Pac-Man every once in a while during Smash Brothers. I mean, I feel like Pac-Man can easily share the stage with Sonic. Even though Pac-Man is a Namco deity and he's not Sega. But Pac-Man is awesome. Come on. Like, come on. You can't go wrong with Pac-Man. You really can't. There's no going wrong. You plan to get the Virtual Boy app for the Switch? Oh, now Mark decides to show up. Hi, Mark. We were talking about you earlier. To answer your question, I don't know. Because don't you need to have the actual Virtual Boy console that they're releasing in order to play the games? Because if that's the case, then I want no part of it. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. And again, if that's the case, I don't want any part of it. But yeah, folks, in case you haven't heard, Virtual Boy games are being released to the Switch as part of the Nintendo Classics. How the heck they're pulling this off, I have no idea. Because the Virtual Boy flopped back when it was released. It was an utter disaster. Just ask the AVGN. That stands for the Angry Video Game Nerd. Yeah, you would need special goggles for that. Duh! So there's no point. I'm not getting it. I'm not. I'm not getting it. It's probably going to cost a ridiculous amount of money, and I'm just not doing it. Pass. Well, I think it's cool that the Virtual Boy is coming to the Nintendo Classics. I don't think it's going to be worth it, really. There's a reason why it flopped. And I love how you're calling them special goggles when you know that you need the actual thing that Nintendo's releasing in order to play the games. But they're also releasing like this cardboard thing that you can also put your Switch on to sort of emulate the Virtual Boy. I don't know. They mentioned it in the announcement trailer or something like that. So I don't know. I honestly would have to look into it. Because I am intrigued with the idea of the Virtual Boy on a console that has a special add-on that you need to play it. I'm kind of curious about it. But if the add-on is going to cost a lot of money, then there's no point. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's almost like I can just do without. But again, it's something that I might have to investigate. For sure. And I was talking about the Weekend Gamers earlier. We need to play this for Weekend Gamers. Because now that I have a Switch 2, and now that I'm able to play with you guys, we need to do this. I'm telling you folks, if you don't have a Nintendo Switch 2, you need to save your money up for one. Because this thing is awesome. Now the question is, what am I going to do with my OLED? Do I keep it? Do I sell it? Do I trade it in? I don't know what to do. Because I loved my OLED when I got it. I loved it. And I even have my Switch Lite still. And I use that for this game sometimes. See, the Switch Lite is good for on-the-go gaming. But I don't know what to do with my OLED. Do I keep it? Do I sell it? Do I trade it in? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I might just hold on to it for the time being, to be honest with you. II's car is not really as impressive as I thought it would be. I mean, it does look like he's driving it looks like he's driving double bananas. When honestly, in the previous Sonic Racing games, his car was like so much cooler. And that's just my opinion. I don't know. And I feel like they also changed his design too. Just like how they changed Donkey Kong's design. But again, II's not a Nintendo property. He's a Sega property. I don't know. I go either way on it. We have 117 views on this stream so far. Keep it going, people. Let's go. Put the word out there. Let the word be known that I am on live here, just having a good time here and just chatting with you guys. Like, let it be known, man. Come on. Let's go. Ooh, I hit Eggman. Or Dr. Robotnik, whatever you want to call him. Remember Dr. Robotnik's Evil Bean Machine on Sega Genesis? Remember that game? I'm sure someone out there remembers it. Alright, oh jeez. I'm probably not winning this. But that's alright, I'm still gonna get the cup. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, I finished in second. That's not bad. I still beat the rival, I think. I did. I still beat the rival. Did I mention before, too, that the music in this game is amazing? Like, this music is awesome.
I can't believe I lost to that...
That what? On a few more rivals, I can get Supersonic. Now that's going to be amazing. I feel like doing another round of this. I feel like doing another one, maybe. We have been going for 2 hours here. Let's see. Should we do one more? Let's do one more. This time around, I think I'm going to use one of the Sonic characters. You know what? Let's go for... I'm going to go for Eggman. Let's go for Eggman. Let's go for this. So we have all of the cups done for high speed. Now we're on Sonic speed. We also have mirror mode too. We have mirror mode unlocked. But let's try Sonic speed and let's see how this goes. This, in the equivalent to Mario Kart, would be 150cc. So we'll see how this goes. What we were doing just right now, that was sort of like the 100cc version for our Mario Kart. But let's see how we do here.
You ain't tricking us this time. I'm winning this for the Babylon roads, and you can't stop me.
What are you talking about? I'm here racing the same as you. Yeah, just for that sass, I won't hold back.
You gotta love these interactions between the Sonic characters. This is pretty cool. And just check out this car that Eggman is driving. This is sick.
Yes!
This is pretty sick. And I haven't raced as Eggman yet, so this might be pretty interesting. Well, I really hope that everyone has enjoyed the stream up to this point. I really, really hope. When I have time again, I'll definitely do another stream. Maybe we'll do some more Switch 2 stuff. Maybe we'll do something retro. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I got tons of different games that I could do. I got tons of stuff. I could do GameCube stuff. I could do PS2. I could do... I can't do PS4 because my Elgato won't record. It can't pick it up. I think I need like a special Elgato version in order to record from the PS4. Because I've tried it and it's not working. So I'm gonna have... I can't do PS4. But I can do Wii U, I can do Switch 2, I can do PlayStation, GameCube. Any of those is good. I can do those. But I can't do PS4. Not yet. Perhaps someday I will be able to do PS4, but as of right now, I can't do it. So if anyone's looking forward to seeing any PS4 stuff, I can't do that. I'm sure there's a way around it, but I haven't figured it out yet. Man, I gotta pick up the pace here. Come on, Eggman, don't fail me.
Where'd you come from?
The rival's not even in first. I don't know who's in first. Oh, I just got obliterated. There's a reason why this is called supersonic speed. Or supersonic, I should say. Ow. That hurt. Ow. Really? Are you serious? You're really gonna kick my tail here? 6th place. I'm gonna restart that race. Toilet! Oh my gosh, Toilet Tea Paper is in the house. Remind me never to get into a car with you, LOL. Oh man, Toilet, I am so happy to see you. Toilet Tea Paper. The man. The myth. The legend. How the heck are you? How are you doing, sir? Alright, shoot, I didn't want to do that. Alright, you know what? It's fine. It's fine.
This is in the bag.
Doing good. Saw you were live, wanted to say hi. Yeah, I'm back. I just had some time to stream, so I figured, why not? I had some time, so I figured I'd just hop on here and have a little bit of fun. We've been going for a little over 2 hours. We're getting there. We're doing good. We're doing fantastic. Let's do this thing. Hopefully we'll do better this time around. But yeah, I don't think Toy would want to trust me in a race car, because he would end up unfurling and just flying all over the place. And I certainly wouldn't want to do that to him, because he's a good friend of mine. And he's one of my moderators, too. Alright, come on, baby. Let's go. Let's do this. Get that gold. Take that, Crocodile Man. I forget what your name is, but take that. Yeah, I think after this we're gonna call it. After I do this cup, that is, I think we're gonna call it. So I have some other stuff I gotta take care of. We're definitely going to be going live again soon. I just don't know when we will be. You know, schedules get busy. Maybe next time I'll do something retro. We're doing some modern stuff right now. Maybe next time I'll do something metro. Did I just say metro? I meant retro. That's what I meant to say. Gosh, sometimes my tongue gets in the way of my teeth, or vice versa. Sometimes my teeth gets in the way of my tongue, or the other way around. Alright, let's... Oh. Ow. That hurt. Come on. Okay. You know, unlike Mario Kart, they actually put you in airplanes. I mean, the Mario Kart cars, you do get to fly, but the wings just kind of like sprawl to the side. I mean, you don't get to actually fly a plane. But here, you get to fly a plane. How cool is that? And what other racing game can you fly in a plane? Unless you're playing Muppet Race Mania and you're playing as Sam the Eagle. He has a plane. But it doesn't fly. Ooh, that's another game I should stream sometime. It's Muppet Race Mania. that game is a lot of fun. That game is loads of fun, as a matter of fact. Alright, Sonic is actually... Oh, geez, I'm in 3rd place here. Come on, Eggman, we gotta get it together here, dude. We gotta get it together. Honestly, I'm not even, like, restarting the races. I'm just, like, playing through it. I honestly don't care. I can always go back and try to get the gold anyway. Which, I don't think you have to get a certain number of points in order to get gold. I think you just have to finish the cup in 1st place. See, I think it's a little bit forgiving than Mario Kart is, but not by much. I think it's just a little bit more forgiving. Okay. If I were to do something retro for the next stream, what could I do? I mentioned Muppet Race Mania. I also have Crash Team Racing in mind. I could maybe do a Disney game. Like I could do Toy Story 2. Or there's another Disney racing game. Actually, there's 2 Disney racing games on the PlayStation that I have. I got Toy Story Racer and I've got Walt Disney World Quest Magical Racing Tour. I could hook up the GameCube and do Double Dash. There's a few possibilities that I have, folks. You know, when you have so many games, it's hard to choose which one to play. And you can't just do all the games at the same time, unless you're doing a marathon. Me, I can never do that. See, I have a life, and I can't do marathon games, unlike other folks out there on YouTube. I don't know how they do it. 2 words. No sleep and Red Bull. If they're into that. Ooh, man. Let me just say really quick that I'm really happy that my good pal Toilet Tea Paper decided to show up. I love how his first comment was, "Wee." Come on, you know that's awesome. Come on. Oh man, that's great. He's good. Say, I just thought of something. I know somebody who might like this game. I know a guy on YouTube who is really fantastic. His name is Fast Food Tour Reviews, and he does reviews of different fast food kid sets from, like, I don't know, like, years ago, and even current day, too. I don't think he owns a Nintendo Switch, but I know he owns a PlayStation, I think. Like a PS5, I think, or a PS4. He might like this game. So if he's watching this, I recommend this for you, sir. Every once in a while, he'll do gaming streams from time to time. He hasn't done one in quite some time. Oh, is the rival in the lead? He is. The rival is in the lead. Alright, so we're going to have to pull out the big stops here for this. We're going to have to pull out the big guns. 125 views on the stream. Sweet. I can get down with that. Alright, alright. We almost had 2.5 hours of streaming here. Right. Let's get it. Let's do this thing. Maybe we'll end up in first place and get the gold. Who knows? This first track here, like, this is a good track. I always say that the first track to a racing game is sort of like the tutorial course, if you will. An opportunity for you to get used to the controls and get used to environments. It's just like how with standard video games, the first level is typically your tutorial. And it's usually pretty easy to get through. You know, one of the people I work with, he's a gamer, and he was talking to me about a game that you might have heard about. I think it's called The Elder Scrolls, something like that. Elden or Elder. I think it's called The Elder Scrolls. It's one of those open world games, but it's hardcore. And when I say hardcore, one death and it's game over. You lose all of your stuff that you collect and all of your weapons and things like that. World of Warcraft is doing something similar. They're doing hardcore servers, and if you die, you have to start all the way from the beginning again. You gotta create a new character. You can't get resurrected, you can't visit the spirit healer and get revived, nothing like that. I've been playing it quite a bit, and it's a challenge to get to level 60. Which is the max you can get to. It's a challenge. But the challenge is worth it in the end. Most definitely. Okay, we might get lucky here with a win, but we'll see how this goes. Dr. Eggman really isn't the best with drifting here. At least in this car, he's not. You can always swap out the characters' ability, cars, and things like that. But I try to stick to what they're known best for, and Eggman's best known for power, so I'm trying to keep it that way, if I can. I love all the little stunts you can do, too. That's really, that's fun. But I think we're going to pull the win out here, folks. And I think we're going to be okay with points. Depending on how the rival did. Let's see. I did win. Okay, perfect. Sweet. So I didn't do too bad. You know, we kind of flopped a little bit at the beginning, but we got it together. So, hats off to you, Eggman. You did good, my friend. You did good.
This ain't how it's supposed to go, dang it!
And only a few more rivals to go until Supersonic. I can't wait to see what that looks like.
Bow before your racing master.
Okay, friends, I think we're going to call it quits here for the stream and for the day. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. Hats off to Bingle Puppet Trooper hanging out, and of course Mark, and of course my good friend Toilet Tea Paper. Always good to see you guys. Sage, good to see you as well. Yeah, that's gonna do it, folks. I don't know the next time we'll be going live, but it'll be a surprise. So, keep an eye out. You never know when the channel's gonna go live. Yeah, that's it. That'll do it. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, whenever you're watching this. And, be cool, man. Be cool. We'll see you next time.